Before we get started with today's video, I definitely want to take some time to thank my friends over at So Avant-Garde. All right, so Avant-Garde is a place where you can go online, type in the website, and you have a plethora of fragrances from the niche world. Now, niches can be intimidating, so sample, and they have those discovery sets as well. Head over there, look around, shop around, and save you some money by using the code DEDRICK20 on anything on So Avant-Garde. And it's definitely something where, if you really elevate your fragrance collection or get into something new or tap into another level as far as quality goes, hey, So Avant-Garde has you covered. All right, so head over there, use DEDRICK20, save anything, get anything over there except mind games. Don't worry. You can head over to mindgames.com and use Dedrick10 for 10% off anything on mindgames.com. All right, so save you some money, explore, see what you discover, and let me know down below in the comments if you rock with anything. All right, appreciate y'all. Let's get started with today's video. YouTube, what's going on YouTube? What's going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy. One more time, DEDRICKHJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video, all right? It's been a good family. Hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. Positive energy, positive vibes. Y'all know how we rock out here on this channel, man. Positive vibes only, all right? So truly hope everyone is doing well for sure. But today's video was inspired from a conversation. And this video might not be for everybody. So I have a couple of people who've gotten into the fragrance space over the last, I want to say year and a half, and you know how it is. When you get started with this hobby, you can go on a smelling spree. You can think that you found your signature scent for life. In some cases you do, but there's always being able to evolve and getting your nose on different things and discovery. Those things are so common that it's not talked about enough. It's so common that you will smell different things and different brands, and your mind just opens up to more possibilities of fragrance. And I had two gentlemen reach out to me over the past week and saying, D, I've been rocking these fragrances, man. I've been hearing a lot of conversation about these different brands, and I've smelled some things and the quality's different. I just need some stuff, not necessarily to replace the fragrances that I love, but I'm ready to see what else is out there, in comparison with pretty much being along the same scent profile. Hopefully that makes sense. More quality, same lane, same scent profile. I said say less, man. So had some good conversation. I thought I'd bring it here to the channel and discuss with you guys. So today, we have 5 very popular, very good, great fragrances that are in the community, legends in the community. But I'm here to offer some different recommendations to open up the possibilities with these said DNAs to enhance, or if you want to enhance your fragrance experience. All right, so these are merely my opinions and recommendations. And let's go ahead and get started. So one popular fragrance in the community that's discontinued. It's really not available like that, and it's hard to find. Costs a lot of money to get this off eBay, and I know it's one that people just love, and it's really good. And it's very popular. From the house of Paco Rabanne, I think they go by just Rabanne these days. We have 1 million Prive. 1 million Prive. Now I know there are clones of this. And I've never smelled them, but I heard they're really good. But this is a DNA that's cinnamon apple type vibe, apple pie-ish type vibe. Is something that's very popular. And there's other fragrances that really tap into that DNA as well. But if you're looking for something to elevate, I want to say above, but something to elevate above this one, I have a recommendation for you guys that I've worn this stuff in different arenas, and it's fantastic. From the house of Plume Impressions, we have Rivalight Imperial. Rivalight Imperial. So what's so special about this one that, you can put down your 1 million Prive possibly? It does a lot of the same things that it does, but number one, the quality. This stuff is so smooth. You get this dried fruit note in here that provides this particular type of sweetness. You get this bourbon, rummy touch to this as well. A very smooth vanilla in here. There's a cinnamon note in here as well. I've compared it to things like Parfums de Marly Eau Jaune, and in the same vein as 1 Million Prive. But this is just a step up in class, and it's to me, it's apparent as soon as your nose touches or smells this DNA. Now, the downside is the price of this fragrance. It's a very expensive fragrance, but you can find this on So Avant-Garde. I have a code down in the description where you can save 20% off. Discovery set, full bottle or sample, your choosing, and to get your nose on this. So if you love the 1 Million Prive DNA, but you're looking for something to elevate and have a different view on it, on a more higher quality standard, here we go. From the house of Plume Impressions, we have Rive Light Imperial. This stuff is fire. So is 1 Million Prive. It is fire, but 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be wearing this before my 1 Million Prive. Not to say that I won't be wearing my 1 Million Prive, because I will. All right, up next, I've talked about this fragrance, and a lot of people out there have talked about this fragrance. It is one of the most recommended fragrances in all of Fragcom. I still wear it to this day. We'll continue to wear it to this. We'll continue to wear it after this video post. And as you can see, there's a significant dent in this bottle from the house of Dior. We have Dior Homme EDT 2020 edition. This stuff is the office king, the everyday king. Whatever you want to use this for, you can. Clean and fresh. Now, this is one of the fragrances in the conversation that I had with one of the gentlemen who was looking for something not to no longer wear this again, but something to, you know, introduce him to something new that will get him a little bit excited about along the realm of this DNA. So what I gave him, and he ordered a bottle, he sampled it first. He got his samples in a couple days ago, and he said he's going to order him a full bottle. And this is what I recommended from the house of Zaharoff. All right, we have Royal Signature X. Signature, hold on, let's get out of focus. Signature, there we go. Signature Royale X. This is, my God, fresh, spicy. There's a juniper, woodsy tones, clean musk. There's a citrus accord in this as well. This is stellar. The juniper in here really shines. A well blended fragrance, man. And the fresh spicy touches in here, it's excellent. And this is a daily driver to the office. If you are trying to capture something like going, you know, that job interview, or even on a first date, and you want to keep it classy, and you want that masculine touch, but you want something that could come off sexy, man, and can come off very confident. This is something that could help you in that regard. Now, of course, you got to be put together, well groomed, your presentation of yourself, how you articulate yourself, all of that needs to be on point. But this is an upgrade, in my opinion, of the DNA from the Dior Homme 2020 EDT. So price wise, is for a great price. This is a 60 ml, but you can get this for a really good price. And when you get it in and you smell the quality, there's also samples available, so you can get some samples. But the quality difference is going to, and Dior has excellent quality, but you're gonna smell the different nuances and the layers in this fragrance, man, that in my opinion kind of make these comparable of designer versus niche, you know, with that DNA. All right, side by side there. It just depends on what your preference is, and this is my preference to kind of, you know, take the DNA to the next level. From the house of Zaharoff, we have Signature Royale X. I've been saying it, I guess my camera don't like X today. I've been saying that this DNA in particular, this creation right here, definitely puts me in the mindset of a niche take of Dior Homme 2020. All right, moving along. Top 10 in my collection all time. I gotta do that video soon. What's my new top 10 in my collection currently? But this is one by the Dent. You will see, just like the Dior Homme 2020, I wear it a lot. I will continue to wear it even after this video and this recommendation. So nobody hit me up, oh, since you're not gonna be wearing that anymore. No, I'm going to. I'm a very situational fragrance wearer for sure. But from the house of Mancera, we have Cedrat Boise. Cedrat Boise. As you guys know, most of you know watching this video, this is a classic. Citrus, woodsy tone, a hint of vanilla. Perfect. This is a great DNA. It's fantastic and it does a really good job. Very versatile, can do whatever it is that you want to do, it can do for you. But over the past month or so, there's been a new discovery of a more refined take on this DNA, in my opinion. Okay, now some people compare it to Creed Aventus, and I get it, but my mind immediately goes to Cedrat Boise. So what's the next step up in quality? Refine this DNA to even a higher level than the level that it's already on. From the house of Virtus, we have DEDRICKHJR. DEDRICKHJR. Got a shout out my guy Jason Bercher for putting me on and a lot of the community on to this fragrance. Get this nice sparkly grapefruit, this touch of green up top. Get a nice musk, and as it continues to develop, it has layers to it, man. The leather comes in late as a soft touch on this fragrance. Musk. It has the right amount of sweetness for this not to be overwhelming. The blend on this is perfect. Get really good performance. I've credited with this being, in my opinion, if Cedrat Boise had a true parfum concentration, this probably would be around the arena it would smell like to me. All right, so very similar in the DNAs with Cedrat Boise, but DEDRICKHJR, you can just smell the difference. You can smell the difference. The experience is a little bit more high quality than this one, and this is no slouch. There's nothing negative being said about this fragrance, but I'm being honest here. The first time I smelled this and the first time I wore it, I noticed a quality difference. I noticed how much more well-rounded and smooth, and how the edges were intact with this one compared to my experience with this over time. So this is one that I would recommend if you are fully, locked in to Cedrat Boise, but you want something different, you want to elevate a tad bit. Look into this one. You get this for a great price on discounters if you can find it. From the house of Virtus, we have DEDRICKHJR. DEDRICKHJR. Again, shout out to my guy Jason, man, my brother Jason, for putting me on to this, and a lot of the community. All right, we have one more. I thought we had 5, but we have one more that we're going to be talking about here for sure, and this is polarizing. I want to say a lot of negative conversation, but as of late, it has been. I've seen a lot of negative conversation about this fragrance, but I still like it. I wear this to the cold football games in the wintertime. This is my choice. From the house of Mancera, again, we have Red Tobacco. Red Tobacco. As you can see, I wear this fragrance. I really like to wear it when it's really cold outside and got some outdoor activities going on, particularly Jaguar football games. When it's cold outside, and we're wearing the hoodies and everything, going to support the hometown Jags, this has been my fragrance of choice for sure, and it will continue to be. But there's a fragrance out there that is far superior, and this fragrance, this is the only fragrance out of this list that I feel like this about, that what I'm about to recommend is far superior to this. And that is from the house of Argos. Y'all probably know what it is already. We got Triumph of Bacchus. Triumph of Bacchus. Good God. This is top 5 of my entire collection, man. Top 5 of my entire collection. White peach, beautiful tobacco, boozy rum. It's like It's dripping off of, like, you pour the rum on the white peach and the white peach is on the tobacco and the spices in here. This stuff is special. This is a special fragrance for sure. And when I smelled this for the first time, I knew that wearing red tobacco, other than going out to these football games, it would be limited. I knew that it would be. I'm not getting rid of this bottle. I'm going to keep it because it's going to serve a purpose in my wardrobe for a particular things. But this to the office, this on a date night, this on a business, and going to a business meeting or closing that deal, job interview, whatever mindset or whatever situation that you got going on, and you're trying to secure something, and your mindset and your appearance and your fragrance, this could be one to really consider. I really enjoy this stuff, man. I think this is the top of the top when it comes to the DNAs. Again, red tobacco is no slouch. I know they have the new red tobacco intense, which is really good, and it might be even better than this one, but I still love what this does, and I'm still going to wear it to those football games in the fall and in the winter, going to the Jags games. But outside of that, this is what we'll be rocking. From the house of Argos, we have Prive of Bacchus. Prive of Bacchus. So I meant to do that. I brought out 4 fragrances because I didn't want to make this video very long. We're putting out my thoughts and my feelings on, why these DNAs are being recommended when they, in comparison to these very popular fragrances that are in the community. So y'all let me know, how do y'all feel about this video? And like I said at the beginning of this video, this wasn't going to be for everybody. Some people might take offense to this video, some people might feel away, and that's fine. It's all good, but this was based off a conversation that I had with 2 gentlemen. They were looking to up their fragrance wardrobe. They were looking for something different, but they wanted to stay within the lane and the confines of things that they had experienced already, but just take it up a notch. So I recommended these to them, and they seem to be, on the roll of getting to know these fragrances and seeing if it kind of fits them. So that's what we got today. So getting tired of the same old popular fragrance recommendations, but you're looking for something to kind of up the ante a bit, check out these that we talked about today and see if they suit you. You can get samples for them. I do not recommend blind buying, even though I do blind buying, but I blind buy so you don't have to, but I get it. It's the fun that comes in the blind buying, right? But if you can help it and you can have a little bit of patience, get your sample of these and see if you like them for sure. All right, so until next time, y'all be cool, y'all be safe, y'all take care of yourselves. Positive energy, positive vibes, y'all know what it is, man. Appreciate all the love and support. I do not take it for granted at all. Thank you guys so much. All right, so spike it up, spike it down, spike it that thing all around. And remember, what you put out to this world, again, remember, what you put out to this world is exactly what you are going to get back. All right, appreciate y'all. Y'all be cool. Splackle.